Shabbat Shalom.
This is our home.
This is our heritage at Wise Temple.
I feel that this place is part of my history, and it's very much a place where I feel safe and I feel special.
We build the future together with what we do today.
To see everybody coming together to celebrate the past and what may have brought them here, what may have kept their families involved over sometimes the course of generations, and also to see people's hope for the future.
And what a past year we had, celebrating 175 years as a congregation and 150 years of the beautiful Plum Street Temple in downtown Cincinnati.
But really a chance for us to come together around who we are and what we're proud of.
To connect with every single member is a goal, to connect as a part of a sacred community so that we're also connecting to God.
And I sing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam.
So come with us on a journey and explore all the ways that we've celebrated the Wise journey of this anniversary year.
It was exciting. The buzz that was created in this community was outstanding.
The anniversary celebrations kicked off in style this past September.
With music, t-shirts, and a high-energy Torah dedication, all to usher in the great things to come.
That same day, Torah scribing began.
Watching families together, watching individuals from the youngest to the oldest in the congregation, seeing our congregation draw close, literally, physically, and spiritually to Torah, that was something that we'll all remember.
Yud appears the most. Yud begins the holiest name of God, actually.
Torah is in our hearts, it's close to us, and it's for us to engage with every single day. And so to actually be up close and personal with the Torah, with our community at the same time, is a very exciting endeavor.
More than 1,500 people, that's more than half the congregation, put a pen in hand.
And with the help of a scribe, wrote the Jewish story to preserve for generations.
It's 1,500 stories. Stories of Jewish engagement, Jewish identity, memory, legacy, meaning, and connection.
To really understand the impact,
Understand why we did it.
who was with us or who we were missing.
We do good work together. You do? No, I said we do. We do it.
For some, it was being closer to Torah than they ever had been, and for virtually everyone to write a letter, to actually put your hand to Torah and to help to shape it, was really an act of writing in time.
Families did it together, as did everyone from 2 to 100 years old.
One of the neat things was to watch some of our kids scribe and to know that in a year or in 2 years or in 5 years they may read from that scroll as they become bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, to create it in a way that's going to be here for other people, just like the scrolls we've had before have been here for them, has been something really, really moving for people to know that they are they're putting their mark on something that that's going to be a centerpiece of this community going forward.
And I think that's part of the surprise of Plum Street, is that the outside is impressive, but nothing like the inside. And you sort of feel a sense of, this is here. This is in my city. This is in my heritage.
It has been the site of life milestones.
Weddings.
The opportunity to walk down this aisle in such an incredible space and to have your family and friends looking at you from both directions, it was just breathtaking.
To come in, the space was transformed, to see the people that you care about most sitting in the pews here and thinking about all the other people that had come before.
Bar and bat mitzvahs.
So that Thursday I came here to have my rehearsal with Rabbi Kamras, and I did my Torah portion, probably the best I've ever done. And the minute I started, it was just such an amazing experience to have that audience captivated and to hear myself in this beautiful space, you know, leading everyone else in prayer.
We're swimming in this current, this river of time, and we're reassured and we're strengthened by that. So Plum Street speaks to me on that level, and it speaks to me on a deeply personal level, having been ordained a rabbi there.
And Plum Street Temple on its 150th birthday took center stage
In our celebrations.
2 professional organists delivered masterful performances, uniting people both Jewish and non-Jewish alike.
We did these amazing tours of Jewish Cincinnati and Plum Street Temple, and the organ concerts where people came out of the woodwork to come. 1,200 people at an organ concert, that's unheard of.
It's something people who live here have heard about, even if they may have never seen it. They know there's, you know, the special Jewish sanctuary downtown, and this was a chance to come in and see it and to hear magnificent music from that really incredible organ.
And to think just a few decades ago, Plum Street Temple was showing its age and falling into disrepair.
But our congregation responded with an inspiring restoration, effort, and rededication that preserves all of the charm, the character, what makes us us.
That was one of the greatest things in my life. I felt like, having been given that honor and being a part of this historic event, I would have felt, if it could be described that way, I would have felt that I had accomplished and been given the greatest opportunities of my life.
We've meticulously researched what was actually done at the 1866 dedication. Well over a third of people who were there came dressed in costume. It just added to the energy and the feel. We had a good time, but more than that, I think we all were able to get a sense of what it must have been like then in Plum Street Temple, although with the benefit now of air conditioning.
He hath wrought miracles for us in Egypt, wonders in the land of the children of Ham.
I think it was really fun for the community to look around and see everybody looking different, but looking the way that our congregation must have looked when it started.
We were able to look back and discover words, and lyrics, even the actual music of what was done during that particular day in August of 1866 when Plum Street was open, and then to be able to capture a sense of the 19th century in the prayer books and the music that would have most definitely been heard and experienced in Plum Street Temple.
It took over 150 volunteers to plan and implement the Wise Journey anniversary celebrations. We could not have done it without those people offering their time and talents. And we had the normal cast of characters, the people who we can always count on, but we also had people who have never volunteered before, or people who brought unique talents and unique skills to the table for the anniversaries.
What a year it has been.
To think of all the friends we're making.
The bonds we are building.
The legacy we are leaving for the future.
I think the best thing we can do as we look ahead to the next anniversaries that we'll mark is to strengthen who we are individually as Jews and to strengthen who we are as a community, to infuse our Jewish lives with joy and meaning and purpose, to come together here as we can only do here in the most unique way to find a real sense of community. It doesn't happen because someone gives it to us, though we've inherited so many wonderful things. But it happens because we shape it. We bring ourselves to it.